Good morning, one and all. Welcome to Ramu Soft Learning. This is the Python section. In this class, I would like to tell about Python input function. Last two videos, we have discussed about how to use print function in 9 ways and introduction to the Python. Those two links available in description area or you will get in cards. Today, I am going to tell about input function detailedly. What is the input? So input means any information or data sent to the computer from the user through the keyboard is called input. In Python 2.x having two types of input function and Python 3.x having one type of input function. So Python 2.0 having raw input and input, two input functions is there. First, I will discuss about raw input and input. In Python, of course, Python 2.x support up to 2020, but sometimes the interview people may ask this type of question. That's why initially I discussed about Python 2.x. After that, discuss Python 3.x. What is a raw input type? So generally, raw input type is a one function in Python 2.6. So what to do raw input? So raw input type function is always going to return string type only. Even you entered number also, but you return string value. Suppose write one program, the program n equal to raw input, enter any value. Suppose if we enter 10, so automatically print n means the raw input value return string type value 10. So if you check it type using type, then show the class string. So that time you need for conversion, type conversion int x, automatically the value print 10. Now you check it class int. So raw input type always written string values only. The next one in Python 2.0 input function. This input function always going to return based on the end user given values. Suppose if you provide int value, then return only int value. If you provide float value, then the input function return float value. So this is the Python 2.0. The second one, Python 3.x, having only one input function, that input function like raw input function. So suppose now I discussed in input function. It is also going return string type values. Even you entered number also, but return string type also. Now I explain detailedly in practical. Now using this practically, I will show how the input function working. So all things I will explain in detail. So the first thing, how to use input function. Suppose x equal to input print x. You run the program, then automatically asking x value 23. Same 23 will show. So in 23, what type? Is it int type or float? Then check it. Print type of x. Once again I run 23. Then the system show x is a string type. Means always input function return string value. Then what to do? If you want to convert int type, then use the int. Then you write in this location int of input. Once again check. Run the program. Suppose I want to provide 34. Now the system show the int value. So this is the input function always return string value. If you need convert to string, then use the string type. If you want to convert float value. Suppose I want to give float. Once again I run 23.4. Then the automatic system provide 23.4 is a float value. The one more thing is a bool. Bool. Once again I run. Now the give value true. So the return value is a true. This type is a bool value. Same program. Once again I run. Now the given value false. Then the actually input value is a false, but system show the true. What happened? So the bool function, is it any syntax error? No. The program is, everything is correct, but the written value is so true, because bool type always, if you give some value means true, if you not give any empty means written false. Once again, same program run. Do not give any value, then you run. Now the system provide false. So this is the problem. Then how to overcome this problem? Then the another function is there, that is called eval, eval. Now they run the program. True. Enter. Now the system show correct value true. Once again run the same program. False. So this is the solution for in Boolean values. So eval function always written as it is a given value. One more thing, one more advantage also there in eval function. Once again run the program. Now the value is 2 plus 3. So eval function evaluate and finally show the integer value. This is the benefit of the evaluate function. Now I will explain detailedly in input function. Write one program. The program is a write a program to read two int values from keyboard and print sum. Okay. First value is x equal to int of input of. This is the user requirement. Means how can you know that this is the first value, this is the second value? The end user purpose, he writes something, first value. Okay. After that, y equal to int input second value. Okay. Then print sum of the two values equal to x plus y. Now run the program. First value 23, part 34. Then show the sum equal to int. Suppose if you do not write int, then what happened? Please check once again. Directly write input now run the program. What happened? The first value 23, second value 34. Then the system provide 23, 34. Means actually input function always returns string value. That's why the 23 is a one string value, 34 is a another string value. Both are mixing 23, 2334. That is the problem. That's why the input function always returns string value. If it is a need, we convert to the int or float or bool or whatever may be required, we convert it. This is the one way. The input function working in a single line. There are one more example. Please check. Suppose if you write total input function in single way, it is a possible. Yes, it is also possible. I write one more print sum of two values. This is also another way, but it is not a recommended. Int input value. Okay. The braces, the two braces closing at the end. The second location now we write the int input second value. Okay. In this middle use plus symbol. Okay. Now we run the program. The first value 23, second value 56. Then the system says 79. This is also one way. If for write only single line, then using directly this way, but this is not a recommended. So this is the one way. The another one is so if you want to give the input values from command from, it is also possible. The one command is there, that is called argc. So now I explain how to give the command how to give the input values through command line. Means first open command, one more ideal, that is a Python ideal. Use it in Jupyter or Python, no problem. Open file, open. No, all right. I create one file. The file name is new file. Save as. File name is a test 3 dot test 4.py. Okay. Open command prompt, cmd mode. Run the program in this location. First you go to the where you store your file. First to open. Copy. You change the directory in this location. cd. Okay. Now the path is completed. Now you check it the program. So how to write the program? In this location, directly write the command line arguments. How the command lines working in Python? First thing, command line. The argument that given after the name of the program in command line, cell the operating system are known as a command line arguments. Now I write the one program that is called print first value in command line argv out 1. I will explain. Print second value of argv 2. Second value using second value. Okay. Print sum of two values. Well, argv 1 plus argv 2. Okay. Now run the program. First initially save. After that run the program. So the command line, how to work? The first initially, what is the command line? The arguments that are given after the name of the program in command line, cell of the operating system are known as a command line. So initially py, the program name is a test4.py. After that the given value, the first arg means test4.py. arg1 means the next value 23. Suppose arg2 means the next value 45. Just you click it, enter button. So some wrong is there. argv is not defined. So name arg. So in arg where the is there, the one first you add the arg variable coming from sys module. That's why the add the sys module from sys import argv. Okay, that's why the system show error. Now we once again save and run the program once again. py test4.py 23 45. Then the first value 23, second value 45. The sum of the two values is a 23. So once again you use type conversion int of argv int of, we need to declare this location directly, declare end of the statement, no problem. Int of arg1 int of arg2. Okay, file, save, run the program. Okay, the first value is a 23, second value is a 5. The sum of the two values. So thank you for watching this video. I will discuss more detail in next video.